Well, where we last left off after a very entertaining episode of watching our fledgling not really argue with each other, but more so learn the differences between one another. And really doesn't seem like anyone in particular in the group has a talent for planning. But finally,
there were many plans. There was just no commitment.
Right.
There was many plans, but people argued with them.
Or just absolutely refused to go near a horse.
Yeah. Well, you've decided to leave the horse in Bowman's care. I mean, Liz Lynn already knows if the horse wants to go do something, it's going to do it, whether or not you guys are there.
At least we'll get a heads up of it.
Right. So it's going to do whatever it wants, though at least for the time being, it seems rather peaceful, surprisingly so. You left, and you did eventually make your way to Rune's place, where there you met a familiar face for some, an expected face for others.
Boy.
A gentleman that dresses, wow, rather dashing. Suits, pressed, cleaned. Though he is rather slender, perhaps on the underweight side. Tall, lanky. It's not that really just stands out about the man. It's the eyes, that lack of clarity that seems to live by. And his range of personalities from a timid child to that of a suave, at least so he believes, almost like a James Bond persona. Brave and in love. And it is, well, now that we have our doctor who's been looking for her sister, has, well, gone a little bit further than that and become her sister for at least the night, wearing one of her favorite party dresses, probably the most skin that our poor doctor has shown ever in her life. And now being called by the name of her sister, he speaks to her as if that is who she is at the moment. Now it seems he's going to be taking your doctor and leaving, not really caring much about what the rest of you do. Will you let him lead you out, his princess?
Oh, of course.
Okay.
He's just gonna wave goodbye to them.
Oh, God.
Good luck.
I'm gonna call Theo into my room. Hey, Theo, could you help me out with something in here?
Aren't we leaving?
Yeah, in a second. I just need your help for a quick second. Just come in here.
I will go see what Rune needs.
Okay, as it comes in, I'll shut the door. So, I'm sure you pieced this together, but this is the second time he's strangled you.
And both times I've survived.
That's not what I'm saying. We went to her apartment to see if we can find her sister or the strangler. We came here.
Uh-huh.
He's the strangler.
That is a good assumption, but it is not proof.
Isn't it a hypothesis?
Well, I'm going with my hypothesis, and you can make of that as you may.
It's good information. I appreciate you sharing, Rune, but we don't want to lose your supposed strangler.
I'm just informing you if you didn't connect the dots. All right, now let's skedaddle. Also, I grab a phone charger because I forgot that.
Okay, then. So it's okay for us to go then?
Yep, I'm all set.
And
all right.
Theo's going to open the door to try to make sure that Amala hasn't already disappeared.
All right, well, are you going to go willingly, Amala?
Yeah, absolutely. You guys are gonna leave me to my sister. Let's go.
All right. Well, it seems like the rest kind of wait behind as you immediately leave, and you feel his arms wrap around you rather protectingly so, or I don't know really how you're going to feel about it. Maybe more so in a threatening manner. Hard to tell, but you feel cold.
Gross.
And
I don't like it.
This coldness kind of starts at the bottom towards your feet as it rises up your legs, up into your torso. And you watch as it looks like just the darkness, the shadows that emit off the trees and surfaces from the porch lights of these apartment complexes. These shadows begin to grow and stretch and swallow you whole.
And this is why I didn't want to leave her for a second.
The rest of you watch as you make your way. You see just
See kids there. Boop.
right. You can see what looks to be like the top part of her body, then just quickly engulfed in darkness. One moment she's like a shape of her with someone else, and then just gone, as if the shadows below just devoured them both.
Bye.
Still inside.
And since my character has been having dreams about similar shadowy things, is there any way that I could try to almost reach out and feel for these shadows to try to follow or trace after them?
Absolutely. Let's go. Now it's going to be a little interesting, but I'll have you roll for it.
Would my obfuscate discipline be a benefit in this at all?
Not necessarily. Go
I
ahead
didn't
and
think so.
roll a mental, whichever one I think is fit. And do you have a cult?
Oh, you know I do.
Go ahead and give me one of those bad boys.
Okay, so blood magic not included, correct?
No, include it.
Included? All
Yes,
right.
sir.
That will be 8 dice. Okay, so let's see. For this dice roller, again, is it hashtag roll?
Yeah.
8
Or
D
pound.
10.
Oh, yeah. Or pound, old school.
Wow.
Wow.
Forget I rolled anything.
You got 2 successes.
Yeah, there's a
I
crit
got
success in there.
3 ones.
That doesn't matter most of the time.
Yeah, ones don't matter for these. There's no critical fails for this. So you got a 3, technically.
You got a 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did get a 10, but god damn. When you roll 8 dice and a third of them are ones, though. Oh.
Yeah, I've
boy.
never heard of that.
You know, Roll20 seems to be a lot nicer. That's what I noticed.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Wow. This is awesome for me.
Oh, yeah.
You try to reach out, pull back those strange presence, almost like you're being watched, those feelings and memories within you. And I mean, it's so fast as it happens before you. And in fact, you find it hard to even commit in the first place. Almost as if something within you is telling you that you're messing with the predator while you're still the prey. And she is gone.
We did get the clue as to where they were going, correct?
He did say it in front of you guys. If anyone was paying attention, though.
The red number 5.
Yes.
That's what I thought. I just wanted to make
Where's
sure that
Bubba?
wasn't. I
And-
just wanted to make sure it wasn't out of character knowledge.
Right, I understand.
Yeah.
No, that guy said specifically that the girl should dress a little bit with more skin showing. To
Yeah.
get in.
Proper club wear.
Of course.
So I assume that we have gone from a search and rescue of one person to two at this point, and at least we have a lead, which is the red number 5, which means one, we need to go ahead and get there now, and two, we have to figure out how we're getting in.
Well,
Any ideas?
First of all, Theo, check and see if she left her keys in the Prius, because not all of you and the dog are gonna fill my bike very easily.
Dog will just take up a whole spot, so
He'll be in the sidecar.
yeah.
I mean, I definitely have a driver's license.
All right, let me check something real quick. I'll be right back.
All right. Theo goes to the my apartment bathroom. I will see if the Prius has any keys in it or not.
You'll
all
find
right.
the keys with the dog.
You left the keys with the dog.
Of course I left them with the dog. Who else can I trust?
Sorry, needed to check something.
Is he just gonna have it in his mouth then?
I put him on his leash.
On his collar.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So they'll be dangling on his collar.
All right,
Take those.
Lynn. Yeah, you drive the Prius. Okay, either I or you will take the dog. We'll see what Bobo wants to do with, and he will lead us to the red number 5, right, Bubba? I'll look down at him.
He's gonna give 2 taps with his paw.
That means yes. I think. Excellent. All right, well, I'll unfold the sidecar. Lynn, you open the door, see which one he prefers.
All right.
All right, you gonna have Doggo and Prius?
Oh, well, if the doggo goes in the Prius, yeah.
Yeah, because that's where
Alright.
he's gonna head. If you
All
give him
right,
the
then I'll
choice.
shut the sidecar.
He's gonna go right in the passenger side like he always does.
I
Right,
did.
gonna sit up.
I am a little disappointed he didn't get in the sidecar, but it's understandable.
I'm sorry.
But now you've got Milt with you.
No, he
You
can
have
get in
to
the
talk to
Prius.
someone.
That's fine. I've been kind of looking for some alone time, to be honest.
Fine, I guess I'll get into the back of the Prius.
All right. Well, I guess you're just gonna go for a solo drive. My first question is now, so Lynn, you're driving. If you want, you can just pull up GPS. I mean, you look up
She
red number
doesn't
5.
know how to
and,
work a GPS.
and of course, neither does, I imagine, Theo. Remember?
Like, she knows how to drive. She does have a driver's license, but I doubt she knows
Oh
how
my
to work
god, you're
a
not going to
GPS.
make me set the
Or
GPS for you,
the
are you?
GPS thing.
Follow Rune.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
seems like you're gonna lead the way, Rune.
I'm
They're gonna,
leading the
wait
way.
for you. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, I guess I probably heard where the red number 5 is before. I know bars and stuff and clubs.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's close to like downtown, though it's more angled towards the rougher sides of Chicago.
All right.
Yeah, and like I said, if you could always pull up your GPS, figure it out as
All
well.
right, well,
I
I'll
mean,
quickly look up on my phone. All right, know where it is. Gotcha. Ding, ding.
the hardest part's gonna be finding parking, apparently, because like all the reviews mention that.
Okay.
We've got 2 Brewhawk. Can't we move some cars over?
We'll see about it when we get there. How about that?
Someone will just find their car in the, nature park that's just across the street.
Right?
Yeah.
Also-
It may or may not still be the right side up.
Do I know anything about this club?
Oh, well, I don't really think it's your music now.
Hmm.
Noted, I'm not going to be playing what they actually play in the club because copyright.
Yes.
But yeah,
Thank
they
you.
play. Yeah, but they play a lot of like the standard R&B kind of club music. A lot of it is usually provocative in nature. So
I see.
music obviously wasn't really your thing.
Yeah, not
and
not
the
my
whole
type of
premise,
club. Yeah.
Yeah, and the whole premise is, well, it's the red number 5, so it's kind of bougie. Everything is red. Everything is red. It's mostly popular with like the kids, the
Okay.
youngins.
Mm.
Not
I'm
old
still kind
biker
of young.
folks like yourself.
I'm only
Well,
23.
Old in spirit.
I'm
Yeah.
80.
Right.
I'm 20.
I think I'm the youngest one in the party.
I think so, yeah.
All right.
You lead the way then with them following behind until you make it to the red number 5. Now, first things first, I will go to our dear sweet doctor because she is getting there first. All
VIP access, baby.
right. I guess so, right?
You owe me $5 for gas money.
Look, you decided to leave without us. That was your choice.
It's true.
Well, I mean, you could take it out of the "We Save Your Ass" fund.
Yeah.
I don't even see it.
Yet.
All right.
Just watch Calamity's gonna save you at some point.
It's true. You all love the
Probably
horse
from
at the
your
end.
horse trying to eat me.
Yeah.
And we already established that the good doctor can't save my ass, so.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, not yet. Just wait. Just wait.
Just wait. Well, first things first, what hits you is the music. The music is loud and, well, it's the beat that just rumbles in your chest that stands out. Most of this seems to be just bass.
I'm assuming the speakers are going to war.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. And as you get your bearings, as the noise of the crowd fills your ears, red. I mean, it goes from just this wipe of darkness.
Mm-hmm.
You're outside Rune's apartment, darkness, to now just red. And you stand with your prince. It looks to be just a small, like, you've never probably been to any clubs in your life, have you?
Nope, not a one.
Yeah, it looks like it's just like a small little like party area. You know, in restaurants, how they have like the family room. Yeah, it seems to be the equivalent of whatever that would be in a nightclub.
Nice.
Yeah. And first thing that stands out is, well, your sister.
Hey!
You recognize her immediately, and she's in here by herself. She's dressed, well, the usual for your sister going out at night, very, very productively. Her makeup, though, is a little sloppy. She's probably, as you kind of get a look at her, she might not be 100% there. She might have been partying a little bit, as you know your sister was known to do. And still that one thing remains the last time you saw her and you tried to help her understand what was happening. You can still see that disease that she has. Well, she's still inflicted with.
Yeah, but I know what it is now.
Right. And immediately as both of you come into this room, her attention is drawn not to you, but to this gentleman. And you see her eyes light up like a beacon of hope, happiness. Now, you've never really seen your sister in love before, but you don't really think that this is necessarily love, but more so just complete admiration as she jumps up and goes straight into his arms, and he holds her. He brushes her hair, and you hear he whispers something to her as she then pulls back and he motions towards you. She's gonna tell you as she's giving you that like sister look, though you know she's not really that usually much of a huggy person, but she does tell you that you have too much of a mom body to work that dress.
Ooh. Well,
Oh boy.
I will tell her that it was the nicest one you had. You make do with what you have. It is good to see you. How are you doing?
She'll hold your arm and kind of give you a half hug, which is normal for her. She tells you that She's getting used to it. She thinks it's something that she can live with. And she tells you that she wants you to meet her prince.
I'm going to ask if this is the gentleman that gave you this condition.
No. But she says he's the one who's taking care of me, though. Told me what I am and what I need to do. And he's been making sure that I don't, well, that I don't have to hurt anyone like we talked about before.
Well, I'll ask if you have hurt anybody since this has happened.
She says no more than she used to. If you think of physically hurt, no, of course not. She says she never really needs to. She tells you and she gives you a poke that she's gotten better at the game than ever.
Oh, well, I do not need to hear that. That you can keep to yourself and your bedroom. But there is someone I would like you to meet. Is there a chance maybe we could go out for the evening and catch up?
No, I have to work. I'm sorry. That's really what I do most of the time. She asks what you think. She says it's a pretty good spot. She says as long as you keep it to the bathroom, you never have to worry about getting hungry.
What kind of work do you do now? This, I will admit, seems fitting for you, but what is it exactly you do?
I dance. I give out drinks. I have fun. I mean, it's the dream job, right? You know, I've been a waitress a few places, cocktail waitresses. But now I actually get to party and not just pass out drinks to drunk idiots and clean them up. It's great.
Well, you surely must have some days off, at least 2 a week, yes?
Well, my time off is usually during the day, if that's what you mean. But it's safer here anyways. I have no reason to go out there again. There's way too many people that want you dead. So tell me, who got you?
Ah, a lovely old lass. I'd really like for you to meet her, but we would have to, go together to make that happen. If you would like. I would like if you decided to do that. I think she could help.
Well, so let me get this straight. An old woman. Who was it? Was it one of your teachers?
That's a good way to put it. I would say.
So let me ask you this then. Have you ever hurt anybody?
Oh no, absolutely not. I would only take what I need from blood bags and people who give it willingly.
Give it willingly. See, I guess we're doing the same thing then.
I explain to them what I'm going to do. They know what's happening. It's a little different than I would suspect.
How is it different? I mean, they know what they're getting when they get with me. The best night of their life. What's the difference?
Yes, I guess a matter of morals, but that's not really a big deal. So, I guess you are working now. You make good money.
I get things that money can't even buy. And not only that, but I can see my prince whenever I need him. So that is pretty great.
Oh, that is always very nice. Well, I guess I will be spending the night here with you and having a good time. Is that what you do in these places? Have a good time, right?
Well, she says you can meet people now that you're part of the night. You should probably, make a few friends.
Oh, I already have. They're on their way. Hold on. Go ahead and text Rune. Ask how far away he is.
Oh, and I'm gonna have to text him back on my fucking flip phone.
How do you drive a motorcycle and text at the same time?
Pull over.
I
That is
assume
so
those are going to be at some point.
Over. That's what you do. You pull your ass over
I got
to the
C,
side.
okay. 222, okay, I got D.
You just wait till you're at the red light. It's easy.
Oh my goodness.
We're such good role models.
And then I
here.
caused a car
Does
accident.
Rune have to roll a driving check to ride a
I'm
motorcycle
really
and
good.
text?
Listen, okay, past performance may think you I'm bad at driving, but I'm actually quite good.
So you're gonna text and drive.
Not if I have to roll for it.
Well, you are
I mean,
going to be
you're
able to
already
see.
dead. So.
Right. You are going to see right away that it looks like you got a message from the doctor just asking how far out they are. Do you wish to try to respond? Call?
Am I
How
on
do
the
you
hallway
handle it?
right now, or am I highway even?
Let's see. Yeah, by now you'd be getting onto the highway.
I'll just call her back. That way I don't have to text.
Okay, you are getting a phone call, not a text.
Hello?
We are. How far away are we?
Probably about 15 to 20 minutes.
About 20.
All right. Well, then I will see you when you get here. I
Okay.
found my sister.
Oh,
She's in the
excellent.
club.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you very
Alive?
much. Oh, yes, very much so.
Okay, cool.
I mean, that's a debate. That's debatable.
You're not incorrect. No, perfect. Hang on up.
Okay.
All right. Well, you guys now are going to be making your way to the club. How exciting. Okay. Well, you circle the building and you find a red outline front that says the red number 5, also lit up in neon red. And you see a large line of people waiting to get in that circles around the side. The music is rumbling from inside and the bass vibrates the windows, even to your car. And yep, you are going to struggle to find that parking spot, though you are in a Prius, so it's not that big of a car.
I imagine I have a bit of an easier time.
Eventually, you do find a parking spot on a street nearby. You will have to walk a little bit, but you make your way to the nightclub. You see the glass double doors that are guarded by 2 well-dressed, professional, clean-shaven individuals. From the looks, it looks like one is a man, one is a woman. And even at a distance, even you can tell that they have a hardened no-games attitude. You reach the front. The 2 bodyguards have expressions that are, impossible to read in their sunglasses. Are you guys going to just try to bust the line, or are you actually going to, wait in this long line?
I'm gonna call Mala back and say, we're here, get us inside.
Part of me really wants to say something snarky to these 2, but I won't.
Please don't.
Oh, perfect. Well, I'm going to tell my sister I have to go meet my friends at the entrance. I'll be right back. And yeah, I'm going to go to the entrance. And
Did I overhear what Rune had said to Amala over the phone as we arrived? I'm assuming we were
just now?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could hear just now, just not the one.
Okay, then I'm going to literally just walk up to the door, bypass the line, and I'm going to walk right up to them.
Oh boy.
This is completely different than the dark piano music I've been listening to.
All right. Well, it is the woman that turns towards you. They both still have their glasses on. The man really doesn't seem to pay much attention, though, as he's just waiting to let the next folks in. She crosses her arms across her chest as she asks what seems to be the problem.
I'll give her a slight head nod and make direct eye contact and say, "We're expected inside."
She elbows the gentleman as he kind of does like a side glance. Then he looks at you. He pulls down the sunglasses as his eyes meet yours.
Direct eye contact, no wavering.
He pulls his glasses back up as he tells you to have a good evening, and he's going to open up the door. The woman sidesteps to get out of the way as they let you inside.
And
Thank you.
10 times louder as we go in.
Yes,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah. And, well, when you first get in, there is a $50 entry fee, and they will stamp your hand to let you on inside. Looks like the stamp is like, it has like an R symbol with like the 5 that's within the R. Yeah, it looks like, and crazy, the stamp is red.
Of
Did
course.
I hear you correctly? $50?
Yep.
Each.
Yep.
Is that a surprise to you for like what is the most premium club? I've been to clubs before in real life that would charge you more.
Yep.
Look, this is new to Evelyn because she's never
Oh.
gone to a club and
Right.
she's used to going to like bars sometimes.
Well, for Thea, okay, so this is not Evelyn being shocked. This is not you being shocked. This is Evelyn being
Yeah.
shocked. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Theo doesn't know to be shocked. So still, it's like, okay, $50.
All right.
Lynn, do you have any cash?
Yes.
Okay, then you can pay for yourself.
I still have money on me probably from when I would have had some cash on me to pay for the horse, but then I didn't have to pay anything, so
Yeah, they just gave it to you. It was great. How
Yeah.
strange.
yeah, I
So
wonder
nice.
why.
I am going to be desperately looking around for Amala.
Well, you all are given a hand stamp, and instantly, oh, the heat from the crowd hits you, and the roar of the music now just spins your head. And you see the red lining of this club and the lights actually like flash a bit to the beat. If you want to
the guards are wearing glasses. It's so bright, like it's
Right.
so flashy in here.
well, you want to look for our dear Amala in a crowd. So I can take.
It's that bright in here. I'm gonna put on my fucking glasses.
I could either take composure, which is the social, or resolve, which is a mental, and awareness.
Wait.
Let's see here. So we're doing.
Composure, resolve, and awareness.
Yeah, so either composure or resolve. You guys can pick between those two, and then the second roll will be awareness.
Okay.
I got 4.
I got 4 as
Or-
well.
Or
And I also have 4.
oh, I said you guys could use the dog.
Could
Only
use the
one
dog,
success.
but they said they were looking for you. So, well, at least.
Did we
At
bring
least
the
Theo
dog
is.
with us? It's probably best
I
we say now.
doubt that we were going to bring the dog into the club.
I'm not
It's up to you
taking
guys.
I'm not taking the dog in there because I would feel bad for his ears.
I don't have any animal
Yeah,
handling.
same here.
All right, agreed. No dogs.
Yeah, he'll stay in the Prius.
Yeah, and I'm sure that if the dog wanted in the club, the dog would be able to get into the club.
Although I do have a bloodhound I could use potentially.
By the way, that's going to be 3 successes, 1, 2.
Okay.
So out of my 4 dice.
No, you're looking at mine.
Catherine, can I add my bloodhound to that roll?
Oh, you're looking
Absolutely.
at
All
mine.
right, I'll roll one more d10 then. Although I doubt it'll help too much. Nope.
Oh
Oh god.
Hold on. I want to. Can I re-roll that? I will use a
No, I
goddamn
think
willpower.
you
Damn
were looking
it.
at mine.
Was I looking at
Oh.
yours?
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh.
you can do a willpower if you
Wait,
want.
was
No,
the oh
you're
no for
right.
me? Was the
I
oh no
got 2
for me?
successes. Yeah.
Yeah, so Theo got 2, Crowley got 1, and ET got 3. That's rough.
Yep.
I love it. All right.
I'm not exactly sure how Evelyn is being able to take this, but she's just like, I get in here and get out. That's all I wanna do.
You're on high alert
Right.
right now.
Yeah.
So are you gonna just stay in this red room area with your sister? Because I mean, she's basically going to spend some time just talking about how they met, her and her prince, and you never really get a name. She only ever calls him her prince, the prince. That's really about it.
I'm gonna drag her to the entrance.
Okay. Well, he's gonna let you two ladies go. He doesn't follow. It actually looks, as you notice, since he is in his sophisticated attitude right now, you know, he kind of like, you guys leave, he goes behind, kind of adjusts himself. You watch as he kind of looks around and starts making his way with intent.
Good for him.
Thank you.
Go murder that person.
Okay, jeez. That's like what, Malk of you? Rude. All right. You start making your way towards the front. So, Lynn, you notice as you guys are pushing through, I mean, the dress is pretty obnoxious, so it's hard to miss on its own. But there is another woman that is wearing it's somehow even more revealing than the one that the doctor put on. Seemingly so, you're not even sure. There's plenty, I mean, you know what you get.
Fashion gone these days, like seriously.
Yeah. They are both bright. They are both a cries for attention. So you see easily the two girls. One you don't recognize, but you can see a resemblance with the doctor.
Am I the only person in the whole club wearing blue jeans and just a denim shirt?
Well, I'm sure there's someone else wearing that, only it's very cut up, incredibly revealing, and the shirt is probably tied up around the breasts.
You know, with that
Fair.
role, most people are dressed in, the modern, what you can expect, what you've seen. It's revealing, but at least still class compared to what these two ladies are working with. No, where your eyes get drawn to as you try to see someone with your sense of style is there is a woman here that is dressed very flapper-esque. She has like a very short bob, black hair. You can see that her jewelry is, well, flashy, but probably not too expensive, if real at all. And yeah, she looks like she has like the flapper dress, even a little bit of like the hair pieces. And she seems to be dancing. Now her dancing is about what you'd expect of the era. Everyone else is kind of doing the whole like jumping up and down, maybe even a bit of the grind, but no, she seems to be what you'd expect of the older style dancing that you've, had some more time with.
A little bit of Charleston.
Oh gosh. Maybe.
Nope.
Watch long enough. But you make your way, and you're making to the entrance. You are quickly greeted by Lynn, followed behind the last two. No sign of the doggo.
On the way there, Lynn's just gonna like nudge Leo and just point out to the girl with the flapper. It's like, see, that's fashion. Why are these people dressed the way they are? Seriously, 1 second. I'll be right back.
Yeah, honestly, personal preference, flapper outfits and swing music.
Yeah, no, swing music's nice.
Oh, yeah. But Thea's going to respond to her as like, well, I suppose everyone has different tastes. Although I'm not sure I've had enough experience yet to define mine.
Right.
I'll go ahead and chime in. I agree, this is also is my scene, but I do have some people working at a place like this, and I hate going there to check on things.
Taylor does.
Everyone, this is my sister. This is Iris Samaj. Iris, these are my friends. They are like us.
I will give her
Sort of.
a simple bow.
She tells you that your friends are pretty cute. She's gonna ask you which one is off limits.
I tell her they're all off limits.
Well, she kind of gives you just like that That's a challenge kind of stare.
Yeah, that was probably the wrong thing to say.
But she is going to introduce herself personally to each and every one of you. Going to reach out to shake your hand, introduce herself. I'm Iris. I'm still new to this whole thing, though at least I think I've finally found my place. You know what?
When she goes to try to shake my hand, I'll simply upturn the back of hers and put a kiss on the back of her hand.
Oh.
I hope you do enjoy this new place, but we do want to make sure that you are quite comfortable here.
Well, she like pulls back her hand slowly. She kind of gives you a look up and down, looks over at you. Amala is that one. She's gonna look back and, well, she's gonna say that she gets the feeling actually from all of you. You all seem a little lost. Well,
Aren't
if you
we
want-
all?
No, I'm not lost. But I think it'd do you some good. Maybe you can talk to Bennett. He might be able to help you out.
Who's Bennett?
Okay, no, stop right there. Do I remember who Bennett is? Eidetic memory? And the fact that his name has come up before?
Yeah, I'd say with your memory, yeah, you can probably pull up. At least you've heard the name before.
Yeah.
For sure.
So, you remember when I suggested we should go see someone that was looking for us, Rune?
Uh-huh.
You remember who that was?
I don't know, but that might have been the time I was ignoring you, to be honest.
No. Because I thought that it would make us look better if we showed up rather than being summoned.
Oh, well, I already planned on meeting, so I wonder if there's another somebody we can also meet. Perfect.
Theo is literally going to facepalm at that point.
Shouting all this in the middle of a crowd. Are you sure we want to be doing this?
Well, she's going to tell all of you that he's a really nice man. He runs this club. He's not necessarily, with the big guys, but he plays it smart. So I think it'd be a good relationship for you to have. Especially you, sister.
Of course, we would love to meet Bennett. Is he your boss?
Yes.
Perfect. I would love to meet your boss.
From what I understand, Bennett is the city's boss.
She tells you not necessarily. She says he's just the boss of this club. He has his fingers in some things for sure, but no, he's not like, the prince or anything. And wow. She quickly looks around and then you see your sister shrink in within herself, looking very uncomfortable and slightly agitated. But she seems to just brush it off. As she says, if you're all interested, she can take you to him now.
Only if you're okay.
Absolutely.
Also, I hate to interrupt. When she shook my hand, could I use Bloodhound and see what her scent is?
Absolutely.
All
That's
right.
interesting. You're gonna smell her.
Spam Bloodhound.
Yeah,
Spam it.
I am spamming the fuck out of it. It's the best thing I got.
Right.
All
I
right, what
have
do
a
you want
character
for
that
that?
does it all the time. You can actually level up your Bloodhound too, so you get more dice.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I was thinking about it, but right now I'm saving my points.
Mm.
So is that just one in Bloodhound, or what else do you want me to roll?
I'll take Resolve, and you can add Awareness in your Bloodhound.
Resolve, awareness, and Bloodhound. So that'd be 5. Cool. All right, better. 2 successes.
Not bad. So the first thing that you get from scent from this girl, her blood seems sickly. Maybe not the best for you to partake in. Something about it was you smell it, and that thing that's inside you that you've really only had to deal with a few times now. Well, it doesn't even seem to. It wants to stay far away from what this blood has to offer.
All right.
But that's all that you can really get from the scent. But she is going to lead you all Gonna have, you know, her sister right next to her, of course. And she's gonna lead you through the club. Now this club, you guys gonna now get a pretty good look at it. So it is red lights that hit mahogany, walls and chrome railings. And you see the DJ.
Mahogany.
I know. This DJ has his own platform above the dance floor. And you see there is a small circular porch that is large enough to fit some turntables. To the first doorway, there is no bouncer you can see in this area, just the ones that were outside. And there is another bar behind the main floor with leather couches and more mahogany tables. Once again, as you push your way through, you just see more. Everyone is dressed well within the casual, you know, modern time. But she does take you further in, what looks to be down towards like a basement. And there is indeed one gentleman that's dressed in a suit, just like the ones out front, clean shaven, sunglasses on. There is nothing more than just like a small thin curtain, a little bit see-through, so you can still kind of see the lights through it. As you approach, he gives a nod at your sister, but at Iris, and he pulls back, letting you go through and down the steps into the basement. And it has a similar layout to the top floor, though it doesn't have that second bar in the back.
Mm-hmm.
There are black leather couches, more of those mahogany tables, and there's even an upper landing that flanks the dance floor. And you'll notice, actually, maybe to Lynn's excitement, that mixed within this crowd of, you know, once again, the modern era, you actually see several people that are dressed in a 70s fashion. And they have either nose piercings and or tribal tattoos with face paint. But she takes you down the steps as you have to then push your way through the crowd. And as you approach, there is one of these gentlemen that has this 70s era. This one has just tribal tattoos, not a piercing. As you push behind, attention is drawn as he watches, though it doesn't really stop his dancing to, you know, stare. And she is going to lead you to a door marked for employees only. She's gonna grab something out. You see, like, she's basically gonna, like, lift the, almost like a latex dress. She's gonna lift it up, pull something out, pull something else out. You see that she has, like, some money that's been, like, shoved down in there, but then she pulls out, looks to be just a key wrapped up in the money. She opens up the door. She goes on and lets you all through first before she locks it behind. And this looks like just to be, you know, just a back area. It still has more of these red lights, though it's sectioned off into, you know, little subsections. It's pretty empty in here, eerily so. We went from just having to push through the crowd to now, well, now it looks like just to be a few more of these bouncers, people dressed in suits. Bald heads, just like the others. Sunglasses, varying in race, though all of them seem to be just strong, fit, and tall. And there is a man that catches your attention. He appears to be an African-American man. He has a very athletic build. He has, well, the brown skin and light brown eyes, and he has a meticulously groomed, low-faded haircut and a goatee. He's sit back. You see he has what looks to be drinks before him. Though you will notice that none of them, well, all of them seem to be full. None of them have anything out of them. He stands as he opens his arms. He says, Iris, Yeah, so she's here to talk about that promotion he promised. She's gonna make her way on over, and she, excitedly kind of goes over to hear whatever this promotion may be. And she stops in front of him, and she says that she's close. She's very close. But no, she says she's here to introduce her sister, Zamala, and her friends. But I really just wanted you to meet my sister. Well, he stands, moves towards you, and he's gonna shake your hand. He tells you he's Bennett. He says you can just call him Mr. Stedman, though.
Mr. Stedman, it's a pleasure to meet you. I am Amala Shamash, and you may just call me Dr. Shamash.
He smiles. His smile is quite charming, alluring. Well, you let your hand go, and you then ask and who are these fun acquaintances of yours? As he kind of gets a look, and Theo, his eyes meet with you and linger for a bit until it then just parts and he looks at the rest of you.
I'll step forward, reach my hand out. Rune.
He tells you a pleasure. He'll shake your hand.
And you bet your sweet Bippy I'm gonna run Bloodhound.
Absolutely.
Same one as before?
Spam. Yes, same as before.
Excellent.
Doesn't have a
I can't wait for you having to make a Bloodhound emote for chat so I can spam it.
Oh yeah.
One success. You see, I've been taking the advantage. I get close with the handshake, and I get a good old.
You're gonna get that habit. You're gonna get that reputation of the guy that smells everyone.
Well, smells everyone, breathe it in through my nose. I mean, who can tell, really?
Anyone observant.
Anyone with a high awareness, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Honestly, you just get a big old whiff of his cologne.
All right.
Oh God,
That's fair enough. What kind of cologne is it?
I'm betting it's strong.
I mean, it has that leathery, like that fake, not like the actual, I know we have a cowgirl here, so not the real scent of leather, but that cologne, like
so that kind
fake,
of factory fake leather.
Yeah, from what you can smell, and it's pretty strong, where you can't even really get much of a read on his blood.
Clever boy.
Yeah.
Clever boy.
Oh, yeah. And he will reach for, he'll reach for your hand, Lynn.
She'll take it.
And that's it.
Yeah, this is definitely not her place.
No, he just says as he, lets go of your hand. Quite a charmer. And he'll take your hand, Theo.
I'll hold his hand in a not firm grip, but loose grip. Thank you for allowing us into your wonderful establishment.
Yeah, he looks
nice
at you for a bit until that charming smile once again spreads across his face. Well, he says that he can tell that most of you seem to be new blood. Well, he's going to ask, and what brought you to his club? How did fate find you?
Hold on, am I older than him? If he's in the 70s attire?
Hard to say. I mean, he's dressed a little bit in the 70s, not quite like the ones, outside. He doesn't really have any of the tattoos or anything.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, if he was, he's probably, from what you can tell from age, now of course this is just how old they were when they were vampirized.
Right.
Probably late 20s, early 30s. So you might be older than him. But
Maybe.
Yeah. He also might have just found an era he enjoyed.
Yeah, that's also possible.
And of course, it's always better to look younger rather than older for a lot of reasons.
A lot. But he's going to ask, and how did fate bring you into, well, his territory?
Just a concerned sister looking for a relation, and us trying to support her, make sure everyone was all
and
right.
a friend of mine, friend, I met them. They suggest I come here if I got hungry. So I came to check
a man
it out.
teleported through the shadows with me, and I ended up here.
Yeah, that was interesting. I watched that happen.
Yeah, he looks at
So
you
fun.
and he just has a slight smile, but doesn't pay what you say, Doctor, much more attention. He looks over at you, Rune. Well, he's gonna ask, and who gave you this recommendation?
I'll look over at Theo and I'll say, this chick, I think her name was Mal Davis.
No shit. So what? She didn't. Really, after all that, she's still here, still showing her face. Oh, fuck.
I don't know much about the lady, but I did meet her somehow on coincidence.
I believe she has things that she still wishes to settle, I think were the terms she put it in. But I mean, likely since we're still very new, as you put it, we're not allowed to know the details of something so grand, I'm sure.
He says it's the age-old question. He's gonna sit back. Is she brave or stupid? Well, you know what?
Possibly
It
both.
involves both. We both say that at the same time and we look at each other.
Yeah.
He nods. Well, he says he's gonna enjoy watching it from the sidelines.
A neutral
Well, he-
party, huh?
He tells you, of course. He tells you that's the best way to handle the situation.
Best
does
for
he
the
make-
business, huh?
Well, he says more than just that. He says best for the business, best for survival, best for a good time. Well, he tells you, Rune, that if it is just a bite to eat that draws you to his club, he tells you as long as you keep it to the restrooms, and he says keep it to those who have put on their dancing shoes, and you won't have a problem with him.
By dancing shoes, I mean you mean someone that's dancing and take them to the bathroom with seduction.
No, he says someone who's high on ecstasy.
Oh, okay. Well, that escalated. Well, gotcha. Okay.
He nods. He tells you they won't remember. It's for the best. I'm sure you
Gotcha.
understand.
Yep.
And he tells you to be careful. It'll be nothing like you've ever experienced before, I'll tell you that.
All right.
A lot
Well, he's-
seems to be making sense.
He's gonna look over at you, Lynn, and he's gonna ask if you're looking for work.
Oh, God.
Forward! Very forward, sir! Out of character. That was out of character. Just to be very clear.
Yeah, he's smiling at you.
No. And she's just blushing like, no.
He nods. He looks over at you, Amala. He asks, and how about you, dear?
Oh no, sorry. I already have lots of work I need to do. I couldn't possibly handle any more. I apologize. Maybe. What kind of work do you do? I mean, outside of club work, of course.
I'm very tempted to slap her ass and say that's the kind of work he wants. I am not.
Right.
Oh, if you did!
Very tempted.
Oh, if you did. Oh, God.
It'd be
I'd
hilarious.
love
though.
it. Hit the angel. Well, he's gonna pull something out of his pocket. He's gonna pull out what looks to be a cigarette. He's gonna, offer one to all of you.
Oh, I tell him smoking is bad for his health. I'll
He
decline.
tells you it doesn't matter anymore.
Does a vampire really
I-
have to breathe?
You would know. No, they don't have to.
So
Now,
we don't
sure.
really need our lungs.
Exactly. Now, like, if you can technically be underwater, just don't breathe in water. That's not an enjoyable experience, even as a vampire. But as long as you just keep your mouth closed and hold it, yeah, you're fine.
I'll simply apologize and say, sorry, I never developed a taste for it.
Well, he doesn't seem to pay too much mind as he pulls one out and lights it. He tells you he does club work. Yes. He tells you, though, he's made most of his money passing out favors. A favor for this, a favor for that. He says if you ever need anything, you can come to him. And we can make some sort of trade. Favor for a favor. Because that's what he does.
Oh, that sounds very fair. That's
I
what like to
normally
hear.
prefer to get
Well-
a favor done first before I take a favor.
Exactly. Well, we like to help people. So if you would like us to help anybody in exchange and get the favor back, that might be agreeable.
Well, he
When
says
have
if
we
you
helped
are.
anyone?
So that made me start laughing. That's funny.
I will let you know I help people every day at my job, though I have taken 4 days off.
Mhm. I'm just saying, I accidentally unleashed the horse, but this is out of character. I'm just wondering, like, when have we helped anyone?
Right. You know, taking that horse was a big help.
Mm-hmm. They
What
help
if he
the
gave it
person.
to a? Yeah. What if he gave it to a poor Hume?
I mean, apparently they turned them all away.
Yeah, it's true.
Hey, I know
What
a human.
me?
He's over in Los Angeles right now. You take that horse off our hands.
Okay.
Sell it to the Hollywood Museum.
Yeah, like it wouldn't destroy everything in there.
Right.
Mm.
All right. He tells you he'll give you something simple. How's it sound if you're interested? And he tells you it'll help a lot of people.
I'm interested.
He asks if you know about the Succubus Club.
No, but I'm sure I can Google it.
Do I know about the Succubus Club?
Ugh. Yeah, well, it's funny because you think about it and you go, huh. It was known for being like a goth club, you know, and like the theme was people would like dress up as vampires and stuff. That was kind of the whole point.
Oh my
Hiding
god, it
in
makes so
plain
much sense now.
sight.
That's why they all look like vampires.
Because they are, maybe, yeah.
A few
I
of
mean-
them.
It's known for being a little bit more risque. Like they actually have like, you know, girls that get up and pole dance, strip. They even have like, and this is the kind of the weirdest part about it is they have like cages that hang up in, you know, up on the ceiling, and there's just girls that dance up there too.
So basically, it's a suicide girl club.
Yeah. Never, not once did it catch your interest. But he tells you, well, he says all the good stuff you won't find on the internet, but yeah. He tells you that if you'd be willing just to talk to someone there for him, that's all he asks.
Oh, absolutely. As long as you can guarantee me that as long as my sister works for you, she'll be safe.
Well, he says he's already made that guarantee to your sister, so he can easily pass it to you as well.
I say as long as she has that guarantee, then that is good to know. I was definitely worried about her disappearance. Could you perhaps tell me more about this man that is her prince, so to speak?
Well, he says he's useful. Need he say more?
Yes.
This is so good.
He's useful. Maybe a little batshit crazy. And your sister actually kind of giggles at that. She seems to find that humorous. Yeah, he just nods.
Everyone has a type.
But he says that, let's just say he has a very similar relationship. Favor for a favor. He wouldn't really call him a friend, so he couldn't really give you more of his personal details.
Just merely a business associate.
He tells you correct. He tells you it's the safest way.
Is anything truly safe, though?
He tells you, of course not. He tells you as soon as the sun goes down. And even still, we can find ways to be motherfuckers during the day. Now, he tells you it's never safe. But safest is all you can really do. So the less I know about people's families and their children, the better. Less ammunition someone can use against them later on.
Perfect. Well, how can we help you with this succubus club?
All right.
Why does it feel like we were supposed to get here a whole lot sooner and we got rerouted like 6 or 7 different times before actually getting here?
What? Why would you feel that? That's so weird.
Man, it's like some crazy nut job had us blow up a beach or something.
Fucking crazy.
We weren't sidetracked by a crazy
Here we go.
Angel.
hostile horse.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you imagine if the horse decided it really wanted to see Evelyn right now and got into the club?
See, I was wondering about that. Like, would the horse get them an immediate pass into the...
It
So
would
he-
definitely be something.
I think the horse will do whatever the fuck it wants.
All of a sudden,
Yay.
we're getting a call from everyone's favorite Nosferatu. The horse is missing.
He tells you, as he leans back with a smile on his face, he tells you he just wants to, he wants to know how Helena's doing. So if he could go there and ask about her, he'd appreciate it. Helena, he nods.
Helena, okay.
And is this message supposed to be delivered in, I'm assuming, the politest tone possible?
Yeah, he says for your sake, yeah, it'd probably be for the best.
Well, I tell him absolutely.
Yeah, he says you do this for him, you make it back. Well, he'll pass that favor then. So he tells you to think about what you want. But he tells you don't be too greedy. He hates greedy people. He does, there's really no point in it.
No, everyone in a bargain should feel like they're coming out a winner, because losers, or the feeling of being a loser, is something that just breeds darkness. And there's
tells
enough
you-
of that going around.
It tells you get too greedy and you draw attention. He tells you sometimes it's best to lose. Besides, he already knows that you've got some people looking for you. He tells you word spreads fast, fledgling. Well, he wishes you good luck.
Hmm.
But when he says about the word spreads fast type of thing, I think that's going to jog her memory a little bit about something.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to start, kind of turn away from the group and getting a little bit stressed.
Aww. But he wishes you all a good night. He tells you to enjoy the club.
We'll
Tells you
try.
music is awful.
Yeah, this place isn't really my scene, to be honest. No offense.
He tells you to each their own. But he's almost certain that you'll be back. Music or no music. And he also can guarantee you this place is werewolf free. He tells you kitties to get out of here. And he tells Iris to get back to work. She's gonna give just a, not really like a bow, no, not necessarily, more so kind of like a bend move. She's gonna make her way on out. She's gonna, basically not drag you along, but she's gonna grab your shoulder and just keep going.
Now I'm gonna ask Iris where I can get some blood bags while we're out and about.
Oh, they're all on the dance floor. It's really easy. Especially in that dress, just go up there, find someone, and you can tell, trust me. Find someone who just looks like touching themselves is the greatest experience of their life. Bring them to the bathroom. There you go. It's easy.
Oh, of course.
And it's totally consensual. It's why they're here in the first place. Now, sure, they may not know entirely what's happening, but it's what they want.
Ooh.
Well, Unfortunately, since I almost ate you this morning, Doctor, I think I'm gonna go indulge on that.
I'm gonna go outside.
Yeah, I think that I'm going to join you outside.
Well, I'm going with Rune. I'm hungry. I'll be back.
Oh god, we're teaming up again. No.
Yeah, I mean, your sister will help you if you need some help. But if you're willing to do it on your own, she'll let you go, and she might watch from a distance because she can't help herself. You never go to clubs. This is amazing.
I'll go on my own. How hard can it be?
I'll see if I can help her because I imagine Rune has spent a time at a shitty club like this and probably seen some fucker twerking out.
Right.
This is a crummy club?
I don't like being here.
Yeah, he likes like the cigars and motorcycle kind of club.
A little bit quieter, a little bit of rock and roll.
There you go.
Country.
Hey,
Yeah,
since I
so
don't even have
country's
to roll a rouse for it, can I just go ahead and roll sense vitality over the crowd and find some people who are definitely on drugs?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my
Could he-
God. No,
Could
no,
she,
no.
Hold on. Could she get secondhand high?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, that is what's going to happen.
Why do you think her sister
Secondhand
loves
acid.
working here so
Yeah,
much?
Oh no.
Also,
Could
since
be
we're
aim
working
high.
together, can I also use my bloodhound to help find people?
Absolutely.
Excellent.
Maybe
Okay.
maybe it'll help her loosen up,
Maybe.
and so she will.
Hell
She
yeah.
better not
Do
come
you
on to me, I swear to God.
Do you really want a angel vampire tripping out on ecstasy as
Sure.
something that we have to drag to a club called the Succubus
Okay.
Club?
I'm gonna have to open up a
If
bottle of
the
wine
thing-
soon. I
It's
get
very
this blood.
possible that Lynn's not going there because she
3
has other
successes.
things she has to do.
What do you want me to roll? Just my bloodhound roll of 5 or what? What are you looking for?
Yeah, just the bloodhound roll 5s.
All right.
Perfect.
That's 3 successes.
Okay, you both got through.
We're doing the same thing through different means.
Yeah, you did yours weird, but okay. It works. Okay, well, I need you to do me a favor, Doctor. Roll a d10 for me.
Oh boy!
I don't know what that means. Oh,
That's
okay.
8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get the sense that Theo doesn't like the idea of drinking from someone that is high. He's more like he wants his blood to be more sedate.
I
They used a
prefer
magical
someone
word, which was
boozed, but
consensual. If it's consensual, man, and they know what's going on, that's my jam.
Well,
There you go.
it's debatable whether or not that's consent.
Yeah.
If someone's
that age-old
tripping out
question.
balls out of their mind,
I'm sorry. What? Bill
Can they
Cosby? Is
give-
that you? I hear.
whoa!
Whoa, what was that?
I hit the button weird.
Oh, all right.
Bill Cosby stroking out.
Oh God, no!
So you just sense the crowd. And you feel your eye, kind of tense, so it doesn't seem to open. Just kind of like it squeezes shut for a second. Kind of like I know you can see me, so one of those. And you instantly and it seems like a few just senses. Are you going for one person in particular who you think is suspicious? Or are you just trying to find like the person who's the most messed up? I'll put it that way.
Most messed up.
Okay. There's one individual who fits the bill. I mean, seems to be doing a lot of touching, not just on like people, but themselves. The lights seem to be just they seem to be just in fascination of the club. This is beyond just having fun. I mean, they probably think that they are in party utopia. And you approach. You kind of get like a better feel and sense. Yeah, their blood is... I'm trying to think of a stream appropriate way to put it, but they got their dancing shoes on. We'll put it that way. I was already
Thank you
blunt once.
Thank you so much.
I'll try.
Well,
for
I mean, I'm sure that Twitch isn't going to kick up too much of a fuss because this is all fantasy. It's all make believe. We're not condoning the use of illegal substances any way, shape, or form in real life. This is all make believe. I just hope that YouTube will be as laxed as Twitch is because they're the ones that tend to go ahead and get really touchy real quick.
Yeah, YouTube sucks. I'm saying it now.
Yeah, it's
For
fine. They can
you,
demonetize
Rune.
me. Yes.
Oh. For you, Roan, you scent, you smell. And, well, first things first, there's a lot of mortals in here, so the smell of just body, sweat,
Oh boy.
kind of the first thing that hits your pores. You have that smell of just alcohol. And then you get the specific smells. A lot of people seem to be in high spirits right now. Their blood is pumping. It is a very physical and also enjoyable experience. And funny enough, you can smell that within their blood. And some of them, that blood turns into a bit more of a chemical scent than that iron. It stings a bit as you take it in. You go to, you approach this individual, and I mean, they see you approach, though not really paying too much detail. Are you gonna try to say anything to them, or are you just gonna...
Boy or girl?
It's a boy.
Excuse me, sir. Would you please come with me for a moment? And I'm just gonna take him to the bathroom. If I'll roll persuasion and all that nonsense if I need to.
Oh, well, he's going to tell you. I mean, he's going to like reach out for you. He's going to like brush you. And it's strange because he's like barely touching you. But he's going to tell you that you are beautiful.
Thank you. This way, please.
You lead him into the bathroom. I don't know, female, male. Which one are you feeling?
Female.
I don't want to share the same bathroom with you.
Right. Well, there's gonna be, I mean, it's a big bathroom and there's a lot of stalls.
I wonder why.
Right. So, I mean, you can just take them into a stall.
Perfect.
And yeah, I mean, you can see it looks like there's a decent amount of ladies that are in here redoing their makeup, and you can see some of them are even fixing up their hair. They've brought like, you know, their eye straighteners and all that in here, just getting themselves ready. But they don't really pay you any mind.
Drag him into a stall, close it on up.
Okay.
Sit him down.
First thing that I need you to do for me.
This is probably the gruffest accosting by a woman he's had in a while.
Yeah. So he's pretty messed up. I wouldn't say that you need to roll any like persuasion or anything. Especially because, I mean, he came here for a good time anyways. This is going exactly how he planned. But I do need from you a willpower, please.
Absolutely.
Today was another sunny day for me.
3 successes with a crit, so 4.
Damn.
Crit?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, the entire time he's telling you that you have a beautiful body. He's telling you he loves your skin. He loves your hair as he plays with your hair quite a bit.
Nope, just slap his hand.
No touchy.
And your fangs, as soon as you approach him and you get close, you know, he's even like hold on to you. Your fangs grow as they pierce his neck. And this, as soon as it hits your tongue, you pierce it, it flows off his neck into your tongue. It is warm.
Perfect. As he's doing this, and I did have to rouse for this, I am going to hit him with antiseptic / touch. I'm just going to put him to sleep.
Okay. Sleep.
Sleep.
Okay, I see. It is warm and it has this buzz about it. as you begin to roll it down your throat. Your body feels a little shaky. Your heart races. You don't even think about it. You can easily forget about your heart race. As a dead person, your heart doesn't beat. But as it races, you get that clammy feeling, toe curling, as you could say, as you pull back and he just falls limp asleep in your arms. You have this energy about you. Funny enough, I mean, this music is it's kind of, you're starting to get used to it. You understand that just like the beat has this just raw passion behind it. Makes you kind of want to dance a bit. It's a weird feeling.
We're probably not going to see her till like tomorrow.
Well,
Depending on how this
pulls
goes,
out
I'll
my
see you.
cell phone, starts looking for the succubus club.
Yeah,
Well,
no, I'm leaving now. I'm gonna leave the guy in the stall. I'll lock it on my way out.
All right, Crowley, you are going to find one of these stinkiest folks, or are you trying to find someone whose blood at least still smells good?
Someone that smells a bit stinky, but they're not too forgotten. I don't want to get too fucked up if I can avoid it.
Male or female, or no preference?
A lady, preferably. This is already bad enough as it is.
All right. Well, you make your way, and it looks like there are two ladies. They look to be just friends, if you had to wager. No way would you guess they'd be related.
Huh.
But, I mean, they are dressed, though, rather similar. You can tell that they at least tried to match. And, it looks like one of the girls has gotten herself, a gentleman to dance with. And as you kind of make your way through the crowd, you get like a good look at the two girls and getting just a sniff. As you're smelling, it seems to draw the attention of the gentleman that is paying attention to specifically the brunette. And he gives you like a flash of a look, though he then just pays you no more mind as he kind of just, dances with the girl and more or less kind of draws her away from the friend.
I see. He's helping the boy out. Excellent. I see. Yes, that's a cue. All right.
The other girl's a blonde. You can tell, it looks like she's a little messed up, hasn't even noticed that her friend isn't even there. She just seems to be lost in the moment right now as she's dancing.
Is she a nurse?
She's not dressed like one, but who knows? She could be her profession.
I am trying to break this fucking stereotype, okay?
I'm sure she could dress up like one if you ask nicely.
True.
I will burn you alive.
I
will burn you undead. Alright, well, I guess I'll just swagger up and, put on little moves like, hey, you look a bit lonely, lass. Kind of like slip the hand around the shoulder a bit, trying to be a creep.
She's gonna hold up and play with your beard a bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, she kind of feels it. She tells you you're pretty cute.
Yeah,
She
you're pretty hot yourself. Stud. That's stud. No, not that. I don't say that. I don't say that. I don't say that. Sorry, I was thinking about the D&D campaign.
Smooth man.
How about we take this? I'll kind of hand down the bag. How about we go to the bathroom? Yeah.
Go ahead and roll a social. And I can either do a persuasion. I could even see performance.
Okay, so it's social.
Subterfuge, I could also see if you have that.
I do not have that. My persuasion and my intimidation are the same, so I guess persuasion.
Okay.
Because I don't. Hey, let's go to the. I don't. No, I'd rather not. I'd rather be. Okay, so that would be 4.
It's now or never.
God damn it! I hate this.
Low rolls.
1 success.
So brutal. It rolls a lot of 5s. It's hard to tell.
It does roll a lot of 5.
Maybe she's the type of person that likes brutal.
Oh gosh. Well, she's going to ask if you'd be willing to buy her a drink first.
Of course. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna bring out my flask and here, try this. Scotch not whiskey.
Yeah, she really doesn't seem to pay too much mind. She just kind of takes it, gives it a smell, gives it a swig. As her, face tightens up, she like forces it down.
How's that hitting you?
Yeah, she gives a little bit of a whoo. She's gonna, she kind of like looks at it, then hands it back to you.
She was go ahead and wanting a cherry sour, and you gave her straight fucking whiskey.
I told her where it was first.
Yeah, do you think she was paying that much attention?
But she gives it back to you. She tells her not exactly what she had in mind, but at least it'll get the job done.
Oh.
She asks if you have a motorcycle.
Oh, how could you tell?
She says the way you dress. She says she always liked a man with a motorcycle.
Oh, I'll have to take you for a ride sometime.
Well, she says that, and she looks around, and for the first time, it looks like she looks for her friend. Well, she says she might need a ride home.
All right.
She gives her name. She tells her her name is Rebecca.
All right, Rebecca.
Freaking the doctor got a one-time hookup. Freaking Crowley over here is building a relationship. I'll be right back. I'm going to go ahead and get something to drink while Crowley gets his moves on. It sounds like we'll meet up with Crowley later at this rate.
Yeah, Crowley's the one who's going to abandon us all.
Unfortunately.
No, I imagine he's going to try to brainwash her. I don't know.
He might abandon us, but you're high.
I don't know. See,
How
I'm
healthy are
fine.
you going to be?
I'm fine. 100%.
But she is going to offer to give you her number.
All right, I'll get out my notepad and I'll write it down.
I mean, she looks a little kind of confused, expecting you to get out your phone, but really doesn't pay it too much attention as she kind of reads off. And she has to remember a bit towards the end. She has to like recount it real quick to give you the right number.
All right.
And she's gonna ask if you have any of the fun stuff.
Don't on me.
She asks if you're interested. She's got 2 left.
That's, yeah, sure. Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, she's gonna take you, and it seems like she knows this club pretty well. And she's gonna lead you around, and she goes towards the area where like the second bar in the back is. And it actually has like this like nice little lounge area set up. You can even see outside in the streets. The red lights from outside still glowing through the window. And she's gonna sit you down, and you can tell that there's another what looks to be couple here. They're already indulged in each other, so they don't pay you any mind. You'll keep it PC. But yeah, she's gonna take a seat on one of the couches, and she's gonna grab open her purse. She's gonna start rummaging through it. And you can tell she's still a little messed up as she kind of like fumbles through, takes some stuff out. Finally, she has what looks to be in a sandwich bag wrapped up. It's like nothing more than just tissue paper. She takes it out, and she's, as you see, just looks to be 2 small pills that have, some numbering on them.
Uh-huh.
She's gonna hand one to you.
All right, I'll take it.
Oh god. We don't condone. If you're dead, it's different. That's all.
They're dead.
Well, yeah. If you're already dead, it makes ODing real hard.
Mm-hmm. And she takes her pill as well. And she's just gonna do some small talk, and mostly she rambles. She rambles a bit about what she does. She's a waitress at a steak restaurant.
All
It's
right.
it's high up end, in between, probably about like a 3-4 star. And she just kind of rambles about it for a bit, talking about her job, what she does, how much she makes, and it kind of then just goes off to her just kind of rubbing the couch and touching things, and you watch her, she kind of spaces out, and you don't really feel anything.
Okay, well,
From
I
what
was
you
gonna
took.
hide it underneath my tongue instead of swallowing it, just in case. I don't think it
Oh,
would
and like
affect me.
spit it out.
Yeah, like I'll come to a point. I'll rest my hand on the side of my mouth. Unless I have to roll subterfuge, I'm not very sneaky.
Not really. She's already a little messed up.
All right,
Rambling.
excellent.
So no, as long as you do it kind of like you're just like rubbing your face, and she wouldn't notice.
All right.
And yeah, she gets to the point where she's now basically just completely spaced out, kind of looking around. And you notice that the people across from you, well, the woman kind of stands on up. You know, she gives like the man a few squeezes. He's just kind of now laid back. You can tell he seems to be pretty messed up, just almost like he's dozing as he's just kind of lean with his head back. Woman gets up, she kind of makes eye contact with you, and you see like it looks like she like brushes her mouth, but more so really only for dramatic effect.
Oh.
She's a cute girl. If you had to guess, she's probably in her late 20s. You know, she's in like short. She has like a tank top on. Her hair's up, a little bit sloppy from right now, but still her hair is up.
Okay, did she wipe her mouth from down below or up above? If you get my drift. I don't know.
We're getting so much detail about Rebecca.
I want to know if she's a vampire or not, damn it.
Yeah, Rebecca.
Or a
Rebecca's
whore.
like
I just
the
need to know the
NPC
two.
You've chosen. She's
Oh,
our new
jeez.
favorite NPC.
But yeah, so it's just you with Rebecca and a dude that looks to be passed out on the other side.
At least I have the DC leaving my passed out guy on the toilet.
At this rate, I'm thinking Rune might go and help Rebecca back home.
At this rate, yeah.
So go ahead and do me a favor.
Yeah.
Just roll for me a willpower.
Oh boy. So that's
Sorry.
3. Oh, I hate this dice roller. Yeah, I hate this dice. I think that's time for a reroll.
Oh, but it loves you, Crowley.
I think that's time for a good old reroll.
If you want to spend willpower, you can.
All right, what's that? I reroll 2 dice for the cost of 1 willpower, or something.
Yeah, you just have to like mark your because if you use all your willpower, then well, you don't want to know.
All right, how many dice do I get reroll?
Yeah, if you want to spend a willpower, yeah, you can reroll.
All of them?
I think it's just 1 per, if I'm not
1?
mistaken.
Oh god.
Wow.
Well,
That's not a
hey,
good ratio.
no, it's not. But hey, better to go and burn some temporary willpower than losing a permanent humanity.
All right,
How's
so
that,
just
how's
1.
that blood potency fledgling? Yeah, just 1.
Okay. Oh.
Hey!
Well then, that's one hell of a roll there, Crowley.
Yeah, that's a crit. It's as good as it gets.
Interesting.
Okay.
Okay.
Good reroll.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, very similar experience. As soon as you get close, your fangs grow. You pierce her neck. And she's just kind of like rubbing onto you, holding onto you. And that... Can you mute, please? It's so annoying to hear myself. No one wants to hear me twice. As soon as that warmth hits your tongue, it's electrifying. It makes your whole body tingle. Though you still are able to keep your mind as you focus how much you think you're willing to take, really just the bare minimum of what you need until you pull back. Your tongue just instinctively licks the wound as it quickly heals, leaving no trace. And she kind of just like slumps. It looks like just extreme fatigue has taken over her. And she kind of like slumps down against like the armchair, getting herself comfy.
All right.
And you feel good. You feel strong. You definitely feel a little buzzed. Not quite like your usual alcohol buzz.
Oh, well.
This is a little bit more. Oh, as soon as you smell, the smells just swim within your head. I mean, you can smell the ecstasy And I don't mean the drug, I mean the actual like ecstasy feeling coming from these two. Yeah, that it's laid on the sofas. The gentleman from the couple before, and now Rebecca. Both of them seem to be in a state of euphoria. And you can just smell that excitement. That it's so strange because it's almost like you can smell the jungle, all the prey that's within here.
Oh, I think that's a sign for me to leave.
But there are predators that linger where you can't see. And you make your way out. You make your way out too, Doctor?
Hi, Rebecca.
It'd be
Nice
hard for
meeting
us
you.
to the two of us to greet back up.
All right. How much do I? How much hunger? do I
Hello,
go down?
Rune. I'm feeling quite good.
Yeah, Rune, you know, you look at Rune, his texture seems
My
really
texture?
interesting. Yeah,
My
he
texture?
he has a beard. he
Okay,
has,
hold on.
like,
Before we talk
texture.
about my texture, can how much
texture.
hunger
Oh
goes
my
down?
god!
please?
If the good doctor and Rune leave at the same time, and they're both a little lubricated at this point, just watching those two hug it out on the way out the door is gonna go ahead and
look at the
strike
dog.
probably Theo and Lynn for a loop.
All right. How much hunger do I slake, please?
You will slate. It'll bring you to 0.
Okay, fantastic.
Okay, Leo,
Same with
we
you.
can't let them drive.
You don't know that yet.
Yeah, you don't know that yet. I'm doing pretty well still, I think. All that alcohol intolerant. Oh no.
If we
That's
want
just-
them
Yeah,
to
you're doing
dump,
pretty
like
good.
if we want them to drive, like.
Well,
drive
I'm-
You don't know that.
by.
Besides, I don't care. Well, maybe. Well, we'll have to see about the doctor.
Yes.
Would fortitude, unswayable mind work against drug effect?
No, I'm sorry. Unswayable mind is more so like if someone's trying to control your mind. This is the blood. I love the thought process, though. Yeah. But yeah, his texture, fantastic. Anyways, continue.
I'm investigating your jacket and all its strange patches.
Yeah, we're not letting them.
Are you all right, Doc? You seem a little bit out of it.
Oh, I'm fine. You have a very strange texture.
I don't know what that means.
So yeah, I think do you want to go ahead and drive the Prius?
I suppose. Do you know how to drive a motorcycle?
I've been on one once before.
Oh gosh.
I mean, I would think Lynn would have more experience.
You're not driving my
him.
bike.
I'm not letting you drive that bike.
I am driving my bike.
Do you want to leave it here?
I'm not having this conversation with you. I'm not outside yet.
I thought they were outside already. I'm sorry.
So, are you
Sorry.
gonna head outside after you touch his jacket? Like
After
a
I
weird...
touch the jacket, I'll head outside.
All right. Well, I'll help lead the doctor outside. Make sure she doesn't stumble over her goddamn self.
No, she seems to be able to move just fine. In fact, you know, she kind of has a little jig to her, very slightly. It's not, you know, it just seems more so she's moving to the music slightly. But no, she's still as
She's
graceful
rocking the
as
outfit
ever.
now, I bet.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I'm
yeah, she
feeling-
has her
I'm
butt
feeling
out.
confident.
Oh yeah. But you guys make your way outside. You know, you guys can go, you know, right past the guards. They hold up in the door for you.
I'll give them a nod on the way out. Thank them for their service.
They tell you to have a good evening.
I will thank them and tell them that their piercings are very pretty.
They don't respond. They don't pay you.
I'll give the
attention. They seem
doctor
to
on the
be
pad. That's enough for you, doctor. Let's go. Sorry, guys.
But you see, you know, your friends come out. Looks like the doctor is a little bit more confident in the attire than before. And, well, Rune looks to be... He has color to his skin. They both seem to be doing a little bit better, from what you can tell.
All right, Lynn, do you mind driving the doc? I think she's a little bit loopy.
Did technology come up with a way to figure out if someone's high or not? Like what percentage?
Do you
of
mean?
I don't think we have breathalyzers on us. No.
I feel
don't
like
know
they
if
should have
breathalyzers
them
work
here.
for Molly. Molly.
Yeah, no, and we're not about to go ahead and do a blood test in the middle of the street, are we? Well, maybe
Hi.
Rune could do that if we
Maybe.
trust Rune's judgment.
I didn't
Hey,
bring
there
a
you
blood
go.
test with me. That's for on work. And I don't even do that. I leave it up to the cops.
I'm gonna ride the motorcycle back. Leo, you take
Excuse
the
you?
The Prius.
No, I'm fine. I am fine, thank
I
you.
don't think you are.
I'm pretty sure I'm fine, thank you.
I-
So, are we in agreement that we're gonna go to this, what was it, the Succubus Club?
Yes.
Rune,
Yes.
considering the state of at least a portion of our group, do you think we should wait a little bit until the effects die off a little bit before
But where would
going
be
to...
the fun in that?
Look, we don't want to accidentally kill someone with your motorcycle.
No.
Why would I kill somebody with my motorcycle? That's
Because
dangerous.
Rune,
Yes.
Rune, do you want to go ahead and go to the Succubus Club and see the good doctor hit on one of the people there?
I mean, it would be pretty funny. She came on to me, to be honest.
Do you want to be her partner while we
I
go
did
there?
not. I just said
Her-
you had
excuse
interesting
you?
Texture.
As in, I watch
I'm
her.
just saying that
As I watch
level.
her.
I think level heads should prevail in this situation.
Listen, we can go hang out somewhere else and let the doctor chill down. That's fine.
I'm
Thank you.
fine.
I'm sure you are absolutely wonderful, Amala.
Rune, your phone is gonna ring.
Oh boy. All right. Who is it?
It's Bowman.
You have a. It's Bowman.
Yeah.
I need to speak to you.
Hello.
The horse is
Hey, he tells you good news. His door is stronger than a demon horse.
And the
That's
bad
pretty
news is the
exciting, huh?
demon horse is gone and tried to eat you. Let me guess.
Yeah, it tells you it's heading your way.
Yeah.
He's got it on the cameras. He's watching it now.
All right, we need to get to the countryside.
That tells you it's too late. I think it's already caused. Hold on. Now 3 accidents. It's pretty cool.
I'm sure those accidents have natural causes.
Look, this wouldn't have happened if we'd actually take the horse with us.
Well,
Which is
that
what I had wanted to do.
hey, that wasn't a workable option at a time.
Yeah.
We could have spent all night at Bowman's place arguing about that one.
All right, guys.
And you know where I stood on it.
I
It
still say we kill
seems-
it.
I'm gonna walk everyone away from the crowd as
tried.
before we have this convo. As I'm hearing this, what, guys?
Yeah, he's gonna tell you that's probably gonna be, I don't know, 7 minutes till it reaches you. That's being,
Generous.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. I hang up the phone. Lynn, with me on the bike now. Okay, we need to go. Okay,
I'm already
you're not
already
fucking
getting
driving. We're going now. I'm already on the bike. It's on.
The 2 Brujas are fighting over the bike.
I'm already on it.
accurate.
Well,
We
I'm gonna
need
Yeah.
to go now.
I'm gonna tell someone to go ahead and get on in.
Leo,
Leo,
you
Leo,
deal
do
with
not
her,
let him drive.
okay? I am getting
let her
her out of the town.
I will go ahead and hold the rear door open for the good doctor.
All right,
Please
Lynn, on
allow
now.
me to drive
Let's go.
just this once.
All right, I drive off with Lynn.
Oh, all right.
I am trying to
I tell
get
you, I
out
have
of
very good
town,
insurance.
least populated
I'll go ahead
area,
and let you drive.
All right.
fast as possible.
I will be doing my best with my amazing no driving skills whatsoever to try to follow Rune when he's trying to drive as fast as possible. So
Okay.
let me know what I need to roll to do that safely.
Okay, are you heading towards, you said countryside? Is that where you're heading?
I'm trying to get out of town the fastest way possible so that everyone doesn't see this fucking demon horse.
Okay.
Preferably, like, a closer way to the country by, like, that's
Away
close to
from the
Bowman's.
water, towards the
Yeah,
ocean.
too.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Very, very
All right,
specific the way we're going.
All right. Well, I say let's take a break. It's 12:30.
All right.
All right.
Take a break, and we'll come back with you guys trying to get out of the city before it reaches you. So we'll see how far you guys get.
Good news,
So-
my door is stronger
Well-
than ever. Fuck me.
No,
I have
buddy.
the greatest door.
Well, I mean, hopefully we'll at least make it to the part of town where the normal disposition of the populace there is you didn't see anything, you didn't hear anything. When the police come knocking, you were asleep.
Right.
I never hear. I don't know who lives next door to me. Sorry, officer.
So guys,
There were
get yourself-
gunshots? I thought that was someone watching a movie.
You get you something to drink, go to the bathroom. We'll be back in a little.